link so you can view like press kits. So if you want to see if there's specs that somebody didn't mention, feel free to pop over and check out all the assets that the brands have uploaded.
Excellent.
So yeah, so we're coming up here on 9 a.m. I imagine we'll be bringing up, awesome. Thank you, JC. We'll see you later.
See you later. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much. Everybody, thank you for joining. We've got a lot of folks that are here, early birds. Good job, everybody. I hope you all have your coffee. Again, I'm Amy May with Jam Collective, and we're going to kick things off with Tara Lundy. She is the Chief Brand Officer at Lifestraw, and I think we may win the award for the most time zones hit in a presentation. So with that, I will let Tara take it away.
Yes, so I am Tara, as Amy mentioned. I am not in the Bay Area, but I'm actually in Hawaii at the moment. So we are 7 a.m. on my side of things, and I'm joined with Matthew Corbineau, who's one of our lead engineers for outdoor products, and he's based in Switzerland. So we got 6 p.m. for Matthew. And Dan Olubero, who is an area manager with our Give Back program out in Western Kenya. So it is 8 p.m. for Dan this evening. So thanks to the team for all being around and for Jam for getting us in on the early slot before Dan goes to bed. So for today, what we wanted to take everyone through is really start, and Dan's going to take us through the brand history that's pretty unique to Lifestraw and some of our impact work. And then we'll be talking in general about our new outdoor line, which we're calling the Peak series, that's coming out this spring. So giving a general overview of that line. Third, Matthew is actually going to take us through physical demos, so you get to kind of see these products in real life. And last, I'll be wrapping up with just a couple notes on some additional products that are fairly recent for us, which is our Go bottle and our household water pitcher. So with that being said, I'm going to kick it over to Dan, who again is out in Western Kenya. He's been with the team for over 10 years, so it's fun to be teaming up. Dan and I actually joined right around the same time over 10 years ago.
Yeah. Oh, thank you so much, Tara. My name is Dan, as Tara said. I've been here for the last 10 years or so, based here in Western Kenya. And I work with quite a number of people locally. I manage 10 people. We have thousands of school-going children we work with in the Give Back program. But just small history about Lifestraw. We started off collaborating with the Carter Center in the guinea worm eradication program in 1994. Guinea worm is such a, the guinea worm disease is caused by a larva that is caused by drinking contaminated water. It's such a painful disease. I've been with in South Sudan, where people have been affected, were affected by this. And it's painful. It makes someone immobile for such a long time. I cannot do anything. It affects the poorest of the poor people in some of these countries. So at the time we were starting with the Carter Center, we had about 100,000 cases in around 18 countries. But after working with them and having provided up to 38 million filters, so far these cases have reduced. Like in August this year, just 10 cases in Ethiopia, South Sudan, Chad, and some of these other African countries. So after working with the Carter Center, this is what inspired our parent company to come up with the Lifestraw. That with the notion that if we dealt with the guinea worm larvae, then how much more would we do if we wanted to eradicate the waterborne diseases, just address waterborne diseases like cholera and chronic diarrhea and such. And so this is where the Lifestraw was born in 2005. So it was primarily used for humanitarian response until 2011, 2012, where we had this huge campaign. We had a rollout where we provided water filters for Western communities. About 800,000 families were catered for in this program, and that is where I joined the program. So when the company realized that these products were attractive also to outdoor consumers and also useful in emergency preparation, we came up with a way to fund our impact. And that is where now we had the Give Back program, in which I'm working with the kids right now, which started off in 2014. And that is where I've been working with the kids. It's quite impactful. Up to millions of children are being reached now with our impact work in the Give Back program. So while this is important right now, we love and take care of the environment. We love the planet, and so as a company, we are climate neutral, and we do a few things here and there to help us take care of the environment. The spare parts that we use in our program here in Western Kenya, we recycle them, and we have made hand washing stations. We have made jerry cans just to help in the fight against the COVID-19 disease, and also just to fit the COVID protocols that we have here. As a company, we became certified a B Corp company, and we're very, very proud of it because we are climate neutral. I'd just like to say that it's the work that you're doing out there, getting the word out there about Lifestraw products is very important. Why? It's because it helps pump up the efforts we put here, literally saving the lives of our children by providing them with safe water. So thank you so much for what you do. We are grateful. Shall keep on working. Thank you, Tara.
Thank you, Dan. And I think he's a little humbled. Dan is actually managing over 11 local coordinators at the moment in several different regions in Western Kenya. And he's one of the first people I met when I joined the company and hosted me in Kenya. So it's fun to be teaming up on something like this 10 years later when we're a little bit older with kids nowadays. And even some of our team members now have had kids who actually benefit from the programs. It's kind of fun to see it all come full circle. So I want to just take the moment, and we have something very exciting that a lot of us have been working on for many years that it is launching now in this spring, which is our new Peak series. And so just to give you a sense of what this looks like, it is a redesign finally of our original straw. So everything from taking personal filtration, that sort of lightweight emergency product, into individual collapsible squeeze bottles. It's 650 ml and 1 liter, and then into larger storage and gravity systems. So we are coming out with a 3 liter gravity and storage system, as well as an 8 liter standalone system that is filtration and has dromedary capabilities, as well as a full dirty water, clean water storage system. So really excited. Again, this is going to be available this spring. And we spent the better part of 2 or 3 years really working on this, and it originated with looking both at our own products and reviews, and also really the landscape of competitor products out there, and reading hundreds of reviews and really looking at what are the customer pain points around kind of backcountry outdoor water filtration. And one of the things we found is some of the strongest feedback has been around kind of failures of the products and the durability themselves, not necessarily filtration. So things breaking, tearing, puncturing in the backcountry, and a lot of leakage issues as well. And so we realized, obviously, these customers want to have gear that has the level of toughness and endurance as they do. And so one of the big value propositions of this line is that we really worked on making everything as durable, as thick, as tough as possible. And so that is sort of one of the strong value propositions in terms of extreme durability. But also we're looking at, of course, leak-proof storage. A lot of people take filtration and storage, and you have to have two different pieces of gear. All of these things were designed so that we have caps, we have specifically designed screw caps in order to make things both storage and filtration systems. Of course, the filtration is important. That's where we come from. And so these products all include membrane microfilters which remove bacteria and parasites, things like E. coli, Giardia, things you're going to worry about in the backcountry. They can be filled in rivers, ponds, lakes. And we also re-engineered our membrane microfilter to have better performance against sand and silt. And the products come with kind of customized backwash system as well. We wanted to make them highly versatile. We know that's really important for the outdoor consumers. So a lot of these systems have different types of quick connects that work with other pieces of gear, universal threading when possible, and Matthew will take you through that. And then of course, another thing you can't live without in the outdoors is just having something that's really ultra compact. We know a lot of other gear you'll see sometimes has like lots of different adapters, and as much as possible, we tried to keep everything within the system itself. So lots of different kind of adaptations, but not needing to carry extra parts with you and know which pieces you need to bring on your travels. So let's start off with a little show and tell on the original straw. So after over 15 years, we finally have a new version of the straw, which we really focused on. You know, it's still that lightweight emergency product that's 2 ounces, 5 years of safe drinking water in the palm of your hand, but with a lot of kind of added versatility to it. So I think, Matthew, you have a couple with you.
Yes, so welcome everyone. My name is Mathieu. As Sarah I have mentioned, I was a bit late in the meeting. So I work in Switzerland, so based in Europe. So this is where all the design of the Lifestraw products is happening. This is what we have come up with the peak straw. Basically, this is our original personal. This is what we have designed in the last year. It's basically an improved straw compared to what we had before. We keep the same attributes, same small design, very compact, but we have taken a lot of commitment into addressing some of the points that have been raised over the 15 years of the lifetime of the old personal. So we have a very rugged design, yet good looking. We have a fully protected mouthpiece with an improved mouthpiece shape. Fully protected, fully leaf proof from the top to the bottom. The bottom is protected, but it also uncovers some of the new feature of this straw. It's basically same as the old one. You use it as a straw, but in more cases, you want to use it in other type of application. It could be used as a gravity system if you connect a hose to the inlet tip of this, and if you remove basically this cap, which is very easy to remove, then you have access to a threaded filter on which you can basically connect your straw to a PET bottle to basically filter water and make safe, clean water as a go. So pretty simple. Same working attribute as the old one, but in a much more improved way. What else on this? We have integrated some nice tweak design to ensure that people knowing where the flow of water is going from the dirty water to the clean water. And that's basically it. A lot of small features in this straw, but that have been taken from past experience.
Yes, I think we really feel like everyone, you should have this in your basement, in your glove compartment, in your backpacking bag. Again, only 2 ounces, but can really come in handy when you need it. And also, as you saw, they're both, there's a blue color variation to this line and also a darker kind of dark gray anthracite variation.
Yeah, correct. That's the 2 variation we will have. The blue, which is based on the original one, and a more completely anthracite one.
Yeah. So next up, we have kind of the next progression. Go ahead, Amy, you have a question?
Hey guys, can I jump in with a question really quick?
Mm-hmm.
David says, this is a perfect addition to an emergency kit. Are there any concerns with long-term dry storage for the product? For example, does the plastic or filter membrane deteriorate under certain environments, like the heat of a car?
Yeah, that's a great question. We get those a lot. A couple great things about it is, one, prior to use, there's no shelf life for the product, so they can withstand being stored for months or years. After that, we have designed the caps in order to really maintain the moisture so that the filter doesn't dry out over the long term, which is but these do have a pretty long lifespan. That's something we've been working on a lot, so that, again, really like 4,000 liters, 5 years of safe water, you should be able to use it and use it again and use it again. Pretty strong against withstanding against normal conditions of storage. The only thing to worry about is you don't want to have the filter after use frozen. So don't store it in your freezer. But other than that, it stays for the long haul. Okay, so hope that answered your question, David. And getting into the next progression are really the kind of individual squeeze systems. So we have both a 650 ml and a 1 liter system. These are really for kind of individual and adventure. So for your trail runners, your backpackers, climbers, anybody out there wanting to kind of save space, having a collapsible squeeze bottle, being able to kind of take in a liter, 650 mLs of water, but then refill and keep going. So I think Matthew has those to show. And this starting with this product and through the rest of the line is a specific small membrane microfilter that's integrated through the rest of the line.
Yes, correct. So it feels like when Tara is speaking about all this outdoorsy stuff, it speaks to my heart. I'm a big adventure guy. I spend my weekends camping or in the mountains whenever I can. So I think this is where all the past experience I have with either my personal life or when I'm outdoor is I want usability, versatility, and comfort of use, but also robustness. And this is what we have come up with these two patch, the 0.65 and the 1 liter one.
And what you see here on this video, since it's being brought up, is some testing we did. That's me on the left. We're very excited throwing them off the roof in Baltimore and then out in the backcountry to just really show that this is a different level of durability and thickness than what you see out there. So they passed the drop off the roof of the office test in Baltimore, but we also do a lot of durability and pressure tests in our own lab.
Yeah, we have worked to the top class or top end range of the material that is available on the market. We are using a very thick TPU. TPU stands for thermoplastic polyurethane for the terminology, but it's basically a soft plastic which is quite rugged. And basically what we have worked is trying to make the full system as rugged as possible. Some competitor would use some small disposable caps like this. They are very convenient to use, but they are also very fragile. And this is what we have decided to move away from these trends. And we have made our own top cap, for instance, which is very robust and also features some very great points of, for example, like a nice silicone mouthpiece, which is very comfortable to use, but not only to use, it's also very easy to remove, exchange, clean, whatever you want to do. But we have worked on this. We have worked on the easy filling of your pouch. This is basically the new filter, very, very compact, as you can see. Stays in a palm of my hand. And what makes this product very great is the cross and the versatility of it. So basically, with the same cap, you can have your filter on the inside or on the outside, because we have made this filter with threadings that are compatible both ways. And yes, this is our new line of soft pouch, the 1 liter and the 0.65. But again, we have a large opening, very robust and very easy to clean. This is also something that we can find on some competitors. The pouch are so tiny opening that it's very hard to clean, and we feel that it's a very, especially when you put dirty water inside, it's a very interesting point to have.
Awesome. So I think the other note here is that that small filter is also able to screw onto a universal bottle. In a pinch, you can bring that with you. There we go.
Basically the same principle as the personal. You have it and then you just squeeze. And the flow is like, I'm not pressing hard. The flow is really just incredible. We have managed to pack in the inside of this filter. The membrane capacity has been increased. We have really been working hard on optimizing the amount of membrane. It's such a tiny compact size. So.
And so that progresses into our 3 liter.
Quick question, you guys. Sorry, quick question. Are there parts of the squeeze, the soft pouch that are dishwasher safe?
Everything is dishwasher safe other than the filter itself. So you just want to unthread the filter, and then you can wash everything else.
Awesome, thank you.
Yeah, and everything is removable, so you can wash this separately. All the small silicone parts are very easy to remove and easy to replace if you want to replace them, but clean them, because over the time there is more growings on the inside. At least you can clean it like very thoroughly. So you have access to the plastic direct, and it's very easy to put it back and reassemble the full product.
So the 1 liter sort of progresses into our 3 liter systems, which is a very similar design, but obviously treat 3 times the capacity and also functions as a gravity system, but that same really durable TPU. We see this is really kind of like a group backpacking type of product. It's still very lightweight and compact, but just gives you a larger volume of water to be working with in your adventures, and a few more features in terms of hanging. And so Matthew, you can take us through that as well. I think this might be Matthew's favorite.
That's definitely my favorite, because not only you can use it as a big pouch of 3 liter, but the feature of making it able to be used as a gravity is such convenient when you go camping, and it packs in such a small size. So you have a 3 liter, same material as the 1.65 liter. We have an adjustable strap here with a hooking carabiner, and it's made of very durable material. This is a high pollen material used in rucksacks and stuff like that. It's very sturdy. And basically, as I was mentioning before, the versatility of this filter being able to be inside or outside gives the full potential of this 3 liter bag. So the filter is on the outside, connected to 1 meter hose, 1.2 meter silicone hose that features a pitching clamp to control the flow. And at the end, you will have a quick connect to be able to store your clean water into your favorite, whatever other pouch, basically like a hydration bladder or whatever. So same basic attributes, but with the capability of a gravity system. So here you don't have to do any effort of squeezing or whatever. Just the gravity will make the flow goes into the filter, and yeah, very sweet product for camper lovers and people on backpackers or stuff like that.
And it also comes with just a cap. So what I love about it is you can actually fill, a first amount of water, cap it off. So you see it up there that we clip it to the carabiner so it doesn't get lost often.
That's basically the small cap that is like this. And when you go getting your water at your water source, you basically open this, get your water, and then you close it with this, and it's safe until the point of use. There will be no leakage like this at all for this. You can throw this in your bag or in your car or whatever until point of use.
Okay, I'm going to move to the 8 liter systems unless we have any additional questions. Cool. All right, so I think this is yes, we do. No? Okay.
No, you're good. You're good to go. Oh, whoa, hold on. Here they come. Okay, what are the release, and I'm sure you're going to get to this, but what are the release shipment dates for the Peak series?
So we are looking to be shipping end of January, early February for March sets.
Awesome. And then we've got another one here from Brad. Can the 3-liter gravity system be used without the filter if you want to use it as a clean water storage system?
It can, yeah. You just want to obviously clean it out if you had dirty water in it before, but that's why we have that added cap so that you can just fill up 3 liters of water and have it. And then you have the option of filtering more water if you need it. And that is actually what I
Awesome.
love
Thank you.
about this
That's it.
8-liter system. I have 3 kids, and so I'm not doing as much backpacking these days, 7, 5, and 3. So we really designed this 8-liter system to be both a water storage dromedary system and just like your big base camp, bring everyone together, enough water that you need, super robust. I've already taken it with me on a big family car camping trip. So threw it in the back of the car. And so this is really kind of van life, car camping, big base camp type system, but it really functions both as dromedary and as water filtration. I think Nachi, you have it here.
Yeah, so I need a bit more space because this one's a bit bigger.
This is a
but,
big
but that's basically it. So 2 bags, 1 dirty water bag and 1 safe water bag. You can see the difference by the printing at the back. So one is mentioned dirty and the other one clean. We have some gradation to see the level of water inside. It's not a see-through bag, but you will still manage to see with the light the amount of water left in your bag. Basically, both these bags have the same very rugged construction. The material is slightly different compared to the 3-liter and the 1-liter pouch. This one is 840 denier, with double-sided TPU coating, which made it like waterproof from the inside, but also from the outside. So it's a very rugged material. On the outside, we have a webbing, which is stitched, that makes it very robust on the side. And basically, each bag is featuring 2 separate caps. 1 caps for the dirty bag. So basically, this cap has the filter integrated in it. So the filter can be removed, of course. And basically, when you go to your point of collection of water, you just open your bag. You have access to a very good large opening bag. So very easy to fill the water, but also very easy to put your hands inside and be able to clean your bag. And basically just closing your bag, and your bag has this kind of the same principle we have on the 3-liter, but this one has a longer plug to make it completely leak proof. So then you can carry this bag to your campsite and being able to get the filtration going. So after that, you just like plug your filter, basically. So these screw ins, you screw your filter, and you are ready to filter. Same attribute as the 3-liter. We have a 1.2 meter silicone hose with same quick connect at the end, some flow restrictor. And that's it for the clean water bag, basically. For the dirty water bag. For the clean water bag, we have this cap, which is slightly different because this cap is featuring.
So I know we're actually coming up on time, Matthew. So we got to wrap up here. But that has it's a really nice flow, safe water tap. So I think we'll wrap up. I do want to give a shout out to my favorite travel companion, which comes with me everywhere. So this is our Go stainless steel bottle. It has that same membrane microfilter, but also carbon filter make water taste better. So whether it's a waterfall or a sketchy airport tap, bring it with you. And just shout out and thank you to everyone for listening in. I think really the importance is for every product we sell, a school child receives safe water for a year and goes into the Give Back program that Dan works on day in and day out. So that's really the heart of why we do what we do, but super excited to be launching this outdoor line here in March and see how it goes. So definitely reach out with sample requests and